Last night, we got to see the debut of Zach Edey, and guys, let me tell you, he was everything we thought he would be and way more as well. Now, I do get it. I don't want to overreact, but for a first impression, this was insane. In this video, we're going to break down some film, and I'm going to show you exactly why I think Zach Edey is going to be a tremendous get for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, let's watch this first play here. What we're going to see is they're going to kick it over to Walker Kessler and then do a DHO. What this means is Walker's going to walk over here as this guy comes back around and tries to get this basketball, right? Now, the one thing to notice is to see Zach Edey kind of playing a drop zone coverage, but we need to really pay attention to number 3. This is the on-ball defender. We need to see him get over the screen. So let's watch how this play breaks down here. Nice little DHO. Great screen by Walker Kessler. Actually gets number 3 to fall a little bit. Now, in this position, Zach Edey is in no man's land, right? Not only does he have to defend the rolling Walker Kessler to the basket, but also now you have a guard, a ball handler who most likely, I don't really know too much about him, but can probably stop and pop for a mid-range, could probably get into the lane for a layup. He could probably do multiple different things with the speed and quickness, right? So right away, we know that Zach Edey's in a tough spot. So watch how he plays this, right? The first thing he does is plant that left foot up and kind of take out the guards driving into the basket, right? But very, very quickly, once he does that and stunts the ball handler's, drive to the basket, he then drops back right to Walker Kessler, which is massive. And then watch this. He is going to sell, kind of fake the ball handler, saying, all right, I'm going to get behind Walker Kessler, let him post me up for just a second, and then I'm going to, boom, zoom right around him and get a big-time block shot. Guys, this is an unbelievable play here by Zach Edey as a rookie, right? So, again, the first thing he's going to do is, overcommit on the ball handler. Let's watch it one more time here. So, boom, not overcommits, but commits to the ball handler, making sure that he has nowhere to go, which kind of makes him change his direction a bit here. Let's watch again. He's going to, boom, step up and then immediately drop back to his man, letting him think that he has this open lane to the basket, right? This guy's going to stunt back out to the three-point line, making this little guard here think he's got all the shot in the world to hit this layup, but in reality, Zach Edey comes out of nowhere and gets a big-time block shot. Guys, we're going to break down all the film. We're going to show you exactly why Zach Edey is a monster from day one, at least the first impression. Before we jump to the video, comment down below a letter grade for Zach Edey's debut. Let's get right into the video. All right, so another thing that really stood out to me in this game, another reason why he's going to be a perfect fit is because of the culture in Memphis is what, right? It's the hustle, it's the grit, it's the grind, it's the making the hustle plays. I think Zach Edey kind of embodies that to a T, and he kind of showed it in this game. Now, we're going to see him do a little bit of a Varejao screen. What that is basically when you set a screen on a guy one way and then flip around the other side and set another screen, right? So what we're going to see here by Zach Edey to start this play is he's going to come up, he's going to set a screen with the side out of bounds, right? Once this guy gets the ball, he's going to come back around this way, and he's going to set another screen, or actually, not that way. I made a mistake there. He is going to come around and set another screen this way, okay? So again, to watch how this play breaks down, boom, ball handler gets the ball, he's going to come back around, set another screen. Now at this point, he's going to give him enough separation for this guy to be able to pull up a 3. Now right away, what we notice about Zach Edey is the tenacity, right? When the shot goes up, go, right? Go at least try to disrupt the rebounder, try to go and get your hands on the basketball, try to do something that can shift the energy of this rebound or the momentum, right? So let's see how this play breaks down again. Oop, did not mean to do that. But again, let's see. So he's going to roll to the basket. Guy gets an open 3 and boom, puts his body up in there and then allows himself to get his hand on the basketball and boom, just like that, you have an opportunity for a second chance. And when the ball is loose, he dives onto the loose floor, gets it, scoops it, and at least draws the ability to get another opportunity. Guys, the hustle, the tenacity, the screen setting ability screamed Memphis Grizzlies, at least on that play. Now, it didn't, come out to points or anything, but again, love to see that hustle. Here's another really interesting play here by the Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to have the ball handler come up here, pretty much just stand here, right? We're going to get what seems to be a floppy, but instead of this shooter coming around the corner, he's going to come up and just set a screen here for GG Jackson. So it's going to be a double screen. So we're going to look like this guy's coming off the screen, but he's going to come in, he's going to set a screen, and then GG Jackson's going to come around and be the main ball handler. So boom, gets screened by GG, now sets a screen on his defender, basically screen the screener, and then boom, comes out of nowhere, gets the basketball top of the key, and now we're in a, pick and roll situation where Zach Edey is going to be able to roll to the basket. GG Jackson makes a really good play here, drawing in Walker Kessler and making a beautiful pass. Now, if he catches it clean, it's a wide open dunk. Walker Kessler is able to get back into the play, but again, the toughness and the ability to score around the basket of Zach Edey is at a different level. And this isn't a rookie in Walker Kessler. This is a guy who was really good last season in terms of altering shots at the basket. And Zach Edey made it look like it was high school basketball. Very, very easy and came naturally to Zach Edey. Something that you wanted to see transition into Summer League and more importantly into the NBA. Now, before we get any further into this video, guys, do me a massive favor. Hit the like button. We will be posting a ton of Zach Edey and Memphis Grizzlies, GG Jackson film reviews throughout the entirety of the offseason. So make sure you guys join the family. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Grizzlies throughout everything, right? So, again, join the family, turn on post notifications. Also, if you want to watch some of these games with me throughout the preseason, the regular season, make sure you guys follow my Twitch. It is Matty Dubs with 3 S's, or you can find the link in the description below. With that being said, let's kind of dive right back into the video. Now, I don't want to show everything great. I want to show some things that maybe he potentially missed on. But also, this is a play that's interesting because he misses somebody, but then finds someone for an open shot as well. So, very interesting play here. Now, the one thing we're going to see is they're going to get him in the post. Now, GG Jackson, I want to give him a big shout out because this dude is so smart. So, what we're going to see is a slot cut by GG Jackson with a screen, right? Now, the Memphis Grizzlies, the coaching staff over here for the Summer League did such a good job getting actions going, getting sets running, and some of these plays were very, very smart. So, boom, we're going to get a screen here by this man, leaving this guy kind of confused in terms of what's really going on. A slot cut here by GG Jackson, and what we're going to notice is he becomes pretty much wide open. Pretty much wide open. Number 22 doesn't know he's supposed to switch, I guess, right? And GG Jackson is pretty much wide open underneath the basket. However, at the same time, we have a little bit of a floppy play where the guy that was, screening this man runs around here and kind of gets open for 3 after the guy that's here come up and sets the screen here. So again, you have two kind of sets, two kind of plays running here, two actions running on this play, and they both end up being wide open, right? So in reality, I think you'd want to go for the wide open dunk. But, in today's NBA, you never really know. They end up going with the 3 ball here, and they end up hitting a beautiful little 3 here. I believe it goes in. It does go in. So, again, you can see GG Jackson get to the corner a little bit pissed, a little bit annoyed, but, again, ends up being a made bucket, which is good. But, again, you cannot not pass it to GG Jackson. So, again, I want to see the court vision be a little better at times. But, again, still an open shot. So, I guess love to see it. Now, this was another play I really like by Zach Edey. What we're going to get here is a lob by the offense. They're going to end up missing the shot opportunity, and 24 is going to go into the stanchion, and he's going to be behind the plate. Now, the one thing I love to see out of a big man is the hustle, right? Get into your offense, right? Don't jog back. Go, right? Go, go, go. Because now what we have is a 5-on-4 fast break, and if the big can get into the lane with the opposing big man, on the other side of the floor, it's going to be a wide open dunk. So what Zach Edey does is he just goes, man. He understands the assignment, right? Gets right to the paint, and nobody's down there. Ends up, dunking on number 8. Gets one to go easily. Again, beautiful run transition. That's another one that I like to see. And then, boom, another reason I loved his performance was he was able to make guys think twice about going into the paint. On this play specifically, he's going to have someone driving into lane, and then he's going to bounce it out to the three-point line, okay? So again, the guys are going to be like, okay, Zach Edey's down here. I'm definitely not going up this shot. Actually reads the defense pretty well, gets it out to the shooter. The Grizzlies are able to close out pretty well. And then this guy who just gets the ball is able to make his guy overcommit to the 3, drives right by him, but then again, right, has the open lane to the basket, but sees Zach Edey and is like, okay, that's not something I really want to do, so let me pull up for a moving mid-range jumper, miss it. Good job boxing out by Zach Edey for the most part, and ends up, coming away with the rebound. So I really do like that possession by Zach Edey, forcing two guys to, drive into the lane and think twice about taking a layup, taking a forced mid-range shot, and then securing a rebound over Walker Kessler as well. Great play over round. Talk about creativity. Again, the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm actually going to be watching a lot of these games. They're fun to watch. So again, we're going to get a screen here. 24 is going to come around and then screen this big, allowing Zach Edey to come around and get the inside leverage on him. Again, just great, awareness and great play drawing up ability by the Memphis Grizzlies. Boom, that simple screen allows him now to get inside leverage in a good position for Zach Edey. The pass is a little bit slow. I think they could have got to him a little bit quicker there, but then again, gets him inside the zone, the restricted zone, in terms of having the basketball there, is able to spin around and make a tough little hook shot floater, gets it to go. Again, beautiful finish ability. I love what he can do underneath the basket on both ends of the floor. His screen setting ability is something I love. Even the defense around the perimeter on screens, pick and rolls, pick and pops, I think he does a really good job, like we saw in the drop zone coverage. Zach Edey is a phenomenal player, and if you guys want a part 2 to this video, it's getting a little bit long right now, but again, if you guys want a part 2, let me know in the comments just by commenting part 2. And if you guys made it this far into the video, comment down below the number 1, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Zach Edey or Memphis Grizzlies breakdown, because it should be very soon. Peace.